103.5 WEZL on the web at WEZL.com.
Lady Annabellum and I run to you on the Weasel.
I run to you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's TJ and Rick.
Yes.
Gary has taken the day off to prepare for the Flowertown Festival.
I wonder what I'm just trying to think, how do you prepare for that?
Well, no,
is he getting in a mental place?
See, there are things Gary has to do every day. Darlene gets up every morning with a list of things Gary must accomplish today to be worthwhile. Now, tomorrow she's taking the day off, and the two of them together will spend the day buying stuff at Flowertown. That means he won't get things done tomorrow that she needs done, so he has to do 2 days' worth of stuff today.
Is today their laundry day?
I think Thursday is laundry day.
So he'll probably have to take care of some of those
on top
things.
of everything that he normally does on Friday. So, yeah, he had to take the day off just to be worthy, just to be worthy.
Now, they have great food at the Flowertown Festival. Will she allow him to eat all the good things that they have there? I mean, that's an opportunity to get corn dogs. That
my understanding is, Darlene has restricted Gary's calorie intake for years.
Yeah, he says he's down to 600 calories
a day.
A day.
Yeah, he's starting to look a little pale. Don't you think? Have you noticed that?
I've already had 600 calories today.
And you hadn't been up an hour.
I hadn't been up an hour.
But my understanding is Darlene has now taken the approach of every time Gary sees something, like he'll walk by that foot-long hot dog. And he'll say, doesn't that look good, Darlene? She'll say, I don't care if you want to put that in your mouth, you go ahead.
Also, she's guilt-tripping it.
Exactly. And then, of course, he's not going to eat that. You're not going to eat anything when your wife looks at you and says, yeah, go ahead if you want to. I mean, no man's going to.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that?
That's right. You've only been married a year.
When she says that, I'm like, you are the most awesome wife ever. Thank you.
I hear you say that in here, and I'm going, he is just going to get killed. She's going to kill him.
Well, if you really want to, go ahead. And I'm like, you are awesome.
That doesn't mean that.
It doesn't?
That means, look, I'm just not going to mess with it. You know how I feel about it, but go ahead if you think you must.
This isn't knowledge that I need. I don't want you to enlighten me on things like this.
Well, let me tell you what. There's a thing that came out yesterday, and this is probably important stuff for you. This is the little stuff that causes marriages to hit the skids, because you hear everybody say, "Oh, it's money, money." It's when the kids leave. It's going into business. It's building a house. These major life events are the things that cause people to get divorced.
Right.
New survey says that's not true.
What is it?
It's those little things that you do or she do that you just they pile up, and all of a sudden you say, God, I cannot believe I am living with this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Is that how you feel?
No, it's like a little thing. Say that on the list. Number 1, nose picking.
Oh, I don't do that.
Oh, you've never picked your nose?
Oh, no, I have. I don't.
Not in front of her. You're sure she's never seen you pick your nose?
There are some things that I do in front of her. Picking my nose is
not one of them.
Nope.
Well, don't. That's number 1. Changing the car radio when they're listening to something.
Ooh, I hate that. But I told her that ahead of time. I said, look, I'm on the radio. I listen for different things, so I need you not to touch the radio.
Number 3 is embarrassing pet names in front of people.
Like Pookie or...
What was that? What was it Darlene called, or Gary called Darlene? He calls her Butt, doesn't he?
Yeah.
See, I don't think she probably likes that. That's why she's running with Ed now.
She calls me Honeykins.
I don't. Just a reminder, I'm not really into that. If we're ever in the same room together, Rick would be just fine if that's all right. Also on the list of the top 10 things that will eventually cause a divorce, overly long shopping trips.
Well,
I can guess whose list that's on. Laughing at your own jokes, even though your mate really doesn't think it's funny.
Oh, she thinks everything I say is funny.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, we have good
So you
laughs.
laugh every time you say something?
Yeah,
oh, do you?
Yeah.
And always complaining about your partner's poor fashion sense.
Well, she started buying my stuff.
Finishing out the top 10, leaving used towels on the bathroom floor. And, of course, the big one, failing to replace that used-up toilet roll.
Oh, she hates that.
When he or she, well, I guess mostly it's when she goes to the bathroom and reaches over and there is just a little thin strip of white wrapped around that brown roll.
Or just the cardboard. Sometimes I forget.
Those are the things they say that when added up over time cause most divorces. It's not money. It's not extramarital affairs. It's that stuff. Picking your nose and leaving the toilet paper roll empty.
Well, I'm going to work on the toilet paper thing.
Will you work on that?
I'm going to work on that. We're going to be married for a long time.
What's this? I got an email here real quick about the marriage thing. She said, wish I'd listened before I tied the knot. Karen. She's the one who got married last week at Key West. I don't think she realized she was married till yesterday.
I wonder if she's a nose picker.
I think he probably is.
The Southeastern Spine Institute